Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. So if you've been watching our channel, you'll know that one of the problems we have here in Maine is we have a ton of ice. Now the ice I'm talking about isn't big sheets of ice, but it is ice on our road. And with this unusually warm weather we've had the last few days, this road is getting really slick. So right now I've got about, 12 gallons of ash and sand, and we're gonna ride up the road. We're gonna find some problem spots and we're gonna spread this stuff out. Now, because we don't have a lot of it, what we're gonna do is only hit one side of the road. That way, at least one side of the set of tires will get some traction. It seems to be working, and it allows us to let this ash go a lot further on the road. All right, let's get at it. So what I'm looking for specifically are sheets of ice that are smooth. Any ice that's broken up or is slush that may have frozen. I'm not so concerned about that because that'll allow our tires to grab hold of that. But the slick spots, those are the problem areas, and those are the areas that we're going to focus on today. Another thing I'm looking for, or at least I am being cognitive of, is that if the road is relatively flat, like it is next to the marsh on our place, or down by our place, not so interested in that right now. I am more looking at the hills, the areas that we're either going up or going down, that again are slick. Lucky for us, it doesn't take very long to find a nice slick spot. And this is it right here. This is the top of the second hill. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop some ash along this road here to make sure that when we are coming up the hill that we don't end up sliding back down. What I will say about ash is it does not take much to get traction. This stuff is amazing on ice. So I'm just going to basically walk down there and about halfway down and ash it up. So I just finished going up the road, and honestly it's not as bad as I thought, which is a good sign. This one area though at the top of this hill is definitely slick, and so I've already gotten the hill, so I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and do this area here, and I think that's it. Now, today's going to be nice, and so tomorrow we may have a different story on this road, but we'll take a look at it then. Looks much better. All right, so the road is done, at least for now, and the yard is done as well. The last thing I've got to do is I want to get out in front of our gate and through our gate and the little turnaround we've got here. It is a little slick and, might be overkill, but better to be safe than sorry. That's definitely going in. We got Whitco here. Yeah, it's so beautiful outside right now. We got the Sunka just chilling. We got Jen just chilling. And we got Mr. Sue just chilling.
It's beautiful out, but it's cold.
It is. It's cold. Yeah, it's cold outside, man. But my God, it's so beautiful. The cabin's lit up. The new cedar ceiling is just really brightening it up in here. Which reminds me now, so we're going to finish this. We've got this section here we're going to put up right now. Shouldn't take me very long. I will have to make some cuts at the end, but I think those are like 21-inch long. And I think I may only need 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 or 6 of those. Once we get the ceiling done, the next step is I've got to run, I've got some boards I'm going to run across the ridge and make sure that's all leveled out, because eventually that's where we're going to mount the ceiling fan to, which is very similar to the ceiling fan that we put in the den area, which is right there. So, yeah, so we got to get started. All right, we have a ceiling all the way down. The next step is I've got to put the ridge piece on, and that's going to stretch the entire length of the ceiling, and that'll be the one that's level. It'll also be what we attach the fans to. Now we are going to put a fan on this side, and we're going to put a fan right there as well. So we've got 2 6-footers that we're going to put, one on this side and then one in this spot, simply so that I can have as much surface area attached to the rafters as I can. But we'll walk through that, and that'll be another video when we attach the or when we install the fans. But for right now, we're pretty excited. Jen's over here making lunch. What do you think, babe?
It looks so nice.
It's so nice to have it, isn't it?
One step closer to having some lights in here. That's a lot, especially being in the kitchen.
Yeah, and if you've seen some of our videos, especially at night, it is very dark in this kitchen. My poor wife has to walk around with a headlamp on just to make dinner for us. So, although the winter is coming to a close, the days are getting a little bit longer, so that's kind of nice. But be that as it may, you know, having lights in here is certainly something that we need to work on, that I need to work on. All right, well, we are going to eat lunch, and then we will put the finishing touches on this ceiling, and we're going to put our stamp of approval on it. Next up are the walls.